She was trying to switch accounts. Ah, not you bad. I'm gonna keep you mad. You gonna stay mad. I told you she gonna be hot all day. I told you they thought she was mad before. She's gonna be fumigating. Fumigating, girl. Uh-huh. Shadow's allowed to be a stepper. Anybody that come in here that ain't tapping, gifting, sharing, block their ass. Simple. I don't give a fuck who get blocked on my main account. I really don't. Because a bunch of people that's hating up in here just watching and reporting. Mad because they being talked about. I'm not letting everybody in here. This is my main account. I'm trying to get Step in here. That's all I want to do. I want her to follow this account. I need her to follow this one. Yeah. Yeah. Make sure share the live to chaos. she said she got a whole page, girl. Now she got a whole page. Chaos. Hold on. Is Chaos in here? So Shadow's allowed to be a stepper.
Yep, I'm sending out the beacon. The beacon.
Yeah, Shadow's to her.
Restart. Yeah.
Yeah. Not they're mad. Conservative Lynn, I heard you was talking about Probo. Why you don't like Probo? Kevin, if Bo come in here, block him. Anybody that's in here that's not tapping, sharing, supporting, gifting, block their ass. Block them. This is my main account. Block them. I don't care who it is. Unless they some of my main followers. If they are, I shout them out so you'll know not to block them. But people from their side that ain't doing just over there watching, block poison. Girl, you a mud in here. What the fuck, girl? Bro.
Clicked on find the account, the Victoria Jackson account. She said that she's on here on TikTok, which got the whole page of goodies.
And see, that's how you know that she been had Vicky Tricker. She been had Vicky Tricker because she said she was like soon as she came up, she said she ain't gonna do nothing but report.
Right.
She ain't gonna do nothing but report your live. Like, girl, you do all that yapping and then want to report somebody live. All that running your mouth. And then what you want to do is sit back and report people. All that yapping and all that talking.
Users. Yeah, there's too many Victoria Jacksons on here. We need a pinpoint on which one. I think I followed it somewhere.
Shake it. Why are you in my request?
Oh my God! Take your drunk ass to rehab. Shit.
Bro, cause no, this is my main account. We not doing it.
Hi, Shaky.
This is my main account. We keeping it dumb cute.
My bad.
Why is that?
I'm flipping through TikTok trying to find that page.
Which one is it?
The
Which one
Ja-
is she say her back over?
Victoria Jackson, which should have Vicky's picture up there as the PFP.
That's crazy. Wait, what? She got a whole troll account. Oh my god.
Yeah, like it's a whole troll account with like everything.
But if she not logged into that one, she
Shared
ain't
it to
gonna
the
get
one
it.
that she followed me on. I shared it to Big Stepper 2. That's the one that she followed me on, and I shared it to another one that followed me with another picture of Big Dick Vic.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
You have a
Oh,
profile
there
called
she
Big.
go. She just came in. Ah!
No, I just called her Big Dick Vic.
Okay, so
Why do
step
Why do
hold
you
on.
call her
Hold
that?
on. Hold on. I don't know, but I'm finna drop it. I'm gonna need you to keep it clean in here.
I'm
So listen, y'all know these hoes tender. And y'all know these bitches some crybabies. So we gonna keep it clean. Step, you can come up here. Just keep it cute. Just keep it clean and cute. See, she trying to share it to herself so she can send it to her backup account so she can come here. So she gonna have to tap copy and paste, right? She gonna have to do the copy paste thing in the search bar. Hold on, who was it? Her? It just scrolled in here on the Victor.
Yeah, this Stepper.
Oh my
Yeah, it's me.
God.
Hey, open. What went down?
So I had to
Well,
reset.
hold on. Let me back this up. Peace to the panel. How you guys doing today?
We doing good. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you for coming up. So we gonna hold on. So this my main account. We're gonna keep it clean. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know bitches get mad and wanna cry.
Okay. Okay.
And they gonna tell.
Okay. Okay.
Am I echoing?
So what happened, y'all? Nuh-uh.
So okay, cool. So her and I were cool at some point, and then she had a falling out with one of our mutuals by the name of Aqua, who's a white woman. She just started dating this lady guy that hosts a lot of transphobic lives, and Aqua is a trans.
Hold on.
She's a
Hold
part
on.
of trans.
Hold on. Who started dating?
Vicky started dating this lady.
Okay, go ahead.
So she started dating this woman by the name of Whoopi Goldberg. Hold on, let me show you her significant other. Right? So this is her significant other now at this point in time. Right. So yeah. So so yeah. This is her significant other. She just started dating this lady. This lady hosts a lot of lives that are transphobic to the trans community. Aqua's a part of the trans community, so she informed them that she feels as though the live is transphobic. Aqua did this in my panel, and Vicky got like kind of upset with Aqua and said that she felt as though that she was saying that the host, which is her significant girlfriend, boyfriend, was being transphobic. And the white woman was like, no, I said the live is transphobic, not the host, right? Vicky continued to attack her, and I had to stop Vicky, letting her know, like, okay, I feel like you just reaching at this point, like you just digging blindly because like you're attacking her for something that she's like, you're trying to blur what she's saying and that's not what she's saying. And she called me a bitch and she left the panel. I've been on her ass like ever since, right? So it got to the point to where she posted, she know a couple of guys on this app that I messaged on the back end, and she used the messages and the conversations that we had and tried to paint it as though I was quote unquote being like desperate for these guys. So a couple of people that don't like Vicky sent videos of her on a panel with Dr. No Jobs trying to convince him that she wants him. Knowingly, Dr. No Jobs has said weird things about it's legal to look at 14-year-old kids, super cringy. She was also called in panels recently saying that 15-year-old kids can consent to.
I'll get into all that. I'll get into all that. What she do? I blow big cannabis, but I know. I'm gonna go ahead.
So she also said that 15-year-olds can consent. She kind of confessed to having adults like a threesome with a guy at a young age. He was an adult and they were kids, her and her sister, which was super cringe. She got caught on a couple of lies at the time.
Hold on. Let me pause you. That's not true. That bitch was. Excuse me. I forgot you. That thing was not a kid. She was an adult, 19, and that girl, that the one that trails her on this TikTok, she was probably like, I mean, 15. So no, don't try to dumb it down. Not you, but her. And I'm assuming she told y'all the story that y'all was a kid. Bitch, you only 29. You only 30 years old. You and my younger daughter is around the same age. Stop playing. Now let me just enter because all the stuff outside of what you told me, I already know and probably know way more. So let me start like this. Vicky came from messy TikTok. She's a drunk, okay? She has 2 children, all right? One of them children, the little boy, is something wrong with that kid. She's asked one of my partners who's into the herb and spirituality stuff to what should she do about her son. My partner been telling her to take that baby to the doctors. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, I was a mod for No Jobs when that live was going. That video that went around, I was the mod. I know all about that. Yes, he did. We got the clipping of him talking about, well, you don't know what the 13-year-old girl and all that stuff. Vicky did have a crush on Dr. No Job and like Dr. No Job. She was sending him. Matter of fact, let me slow down. This page I'm on says Victoria Jackson. That's that bride's name. If y'all go on this page, go look at all these pictures on this page and all that other stuff I got of her on this page. A lot of people don't like Vicky. I don't know what she's going around doing, and she's trying to be a bully, and she's thirsty, and she's a drunk. She liked it, that old man, Dr. No Job. Dr. No Job came right up on this TikTok, not once, but several times, and blast her, talking about her body, because she was sending them, when y'all go to this page and see them pictures of her in that lingerie, she was going on Gemini, whatever it is, where you can go, I guess, live with somebody. I guess he was screenshotting the shit. When you see him laying in the bed on here, that's what he was sending to her. Now, the cold twist is she calls herself liking this old ass Dusty P3. And when he tried to hook up, she sent for his partner, Manny. I got all the pictures with him, her and Manny in the car and everything, and ended up sleeping with Manny. Then she comes back on this TikTok once Manny get on his feet, get his own spot. He wouldn't badmouth her, but she had everybody, like, let's just say all y'all, to get on this man's helmet. Girl, I don't really care for Manny because he downgrades black women. She's probably the black woman experience that he's ever had, and I don't really care for him at all because of what he said. But anyway, I defend what's right, and what she did to him and try to ridicule him and act like that little EBT check that she gave them $300. That's not his problem.
Wait, what? It was an EBT.
Girl, let me tell you. Let me break some shit down to you. All right. Belle, or whatever that white girl name is, Belle, I don't know if she's a big content creator, but she's have a lot of people on her thing going back and forth with racial shit and all type of different topics. Vicky get on there and she gets into it with these white people up on there. I don't know what this broad did. Them white people clocked her. She turned on that camera. They screenshotted that EBT card with her name on it and everything. So when she went back, they ate her up. She couldn't do nothing but admit that she get EBT. She don't work. What job she got? I ain't on her work. What drunk that you know be up all through the night drunk, all on social media committing, being messy, and then you going to work? What job? You don't even have no credentials behind you, you crash dummy. I can't talk like I really want to talk because I'm going to respect you and I'm going to respect your life. But baby, please, let me tell you something. I told that bitch until they put me in a wheelchair, bitch, I'm going to get up on your top. And I'm going to run you down like a train. And anybody in my way, I'm wrecking it. I am out of Oakland, California, Bay Area, and we don't let shit slide. So one thing about me, y'all go see a picture on this page with me. I went live, and I do a lot of hand gestures. So what she did was she took the live and tried to stop the live and like get me at screenshots. See, one thing about me, I come from the Joneses. So you can gas me, nigga, I'm gonna laugh with you, but you can't never handle my mouth because my mouth will destroy you and make you have a stroke right here on this TikTok, let alone if I see you and run you down in person. So she don't weigh nothing but $105. She little. My people ask me to leave her alone because she little. It don't matter. You run around here running your mouth, I'm gonna destroy you. When I matched up one of my daughters went after her. Her and her sister got quiet, just like y'all got quiet listening to me. She didn't want none of them problems. And we got action flying around the world because I got an older son that I've been having action to just stand on standby and get on the plane and go anywhere I want to. She don't ever know when I'm coming. She calls herself, the broad had my number and everything. She used to try to call my phone and tell me what Dr. No Job said, as in Dr. No Job was a ringleader and he was our king. So I had to get like, hey, check this out. I got a whole ass husband. Because of the way I talk and because of the way I am, you let Dr. No Job tell her I don't got no husband. I've been married since the 80s. So they call themselves trying to dox me. You don't got to dox me. I'll give you my info. They so worried about trying to prove something. What is it going to do for you when you dox me? Because like I said, I'm from the town. Ain't nobody running in no Oakland doing nothing to me. Before you hit the street, you will be towed up, and we already know who you are coming down. And then when you're an oddball out here, they better go look at the history. We already know you out of place. So what are you going to do for me? She's nothing but a drunk that sits on TikTok, run her gums. She want anything and anybody. That's why I asked you when you said, who was you talking about? Because I guess she didn't went from man back to woman. She didn't went to a party up here in Atlanta, had men, including a white T-boy, run a train on her. I mean, the girl just all bad news. You know what I'm saying? And I got all the info. She don't want me, like I got all the info on Dr. No Job. I wouldn't, one of our B1 sisters live in LA. I'm in Oakland. So there's nothing for me but about 3 or 4 hour, I say 4 to 5 hour drive, but I drive fast. So I get there real quick. And I know different routes to get there from where I'm at. So I get up there. She tells me Dr. No Job go be up there. Dr. No Job, not only is he a P3, but he had been robbing the black community. So he's with this black power. First of all, I don't even think he's black American, but however, he's with this black power shit and been robbing all these people. So when nobody want to seem to be speaking up, I'm not being quiet for nothing and nobody. Anything that you're doing that is off code, I'm going to bring it to the forefront. I don't care. That's your friend, your mama, whatever. We can do whatever you want to do with it. And I like to get in the field. My thing is not to argue with you up on no damn social media. I'm really, really an old head buster a 105-year-old, and I love to get in the field. I got a broken finger right now, cracking somebody's head. So I'm not really with the games when it comes to adults, and that's why people like Vicky likes things like the social network, because there's a lot of people like her are cowards, and they get on here and spew and start and create problems, havoc, start doing shit, doxing people and everything else, and then they think that they can tuck and hide. When I sent her on, I have her phone number. When I sent that broad a picture of her house and everything else, they got quiet as a church house mouse. Just stop playing with me. Ain't nobody in America hard to find, bitch. And I come from a large family. My grandmother is one of 23. My mother is one of 7. I got 5 children of my own. I have an engineer son. I got a computer tech. What is you talking about? Then she goes to Queen Bull. She befriends Queen Bull. I want y'all to know there's a white racist lady, all right? Not a white person, but a white racist that sits on TikTok and spew nothing but racism. And she a black man, so she thinks that the racism that she spews is law, all right? I don't like her. I chew her, spit her up, eat her up every time and send her up on her bridge every time I run across her. Vicky befriended this chick. She goes around talking about, I befriended the opposite. Let me tell y'all something. I'm a real warrior. I don't gotta be befriending no enemy to get nothing shaken. But when you come against a big stepper, I guess, and you a little bitty nobody, I'm assuming that's what you gotta go do. But here go the problem, BITCH. Y'all not enough for me. You not enough. So she goes to the white lady, befriend her, and I guess trying to make the white lady go do, the docs and stuff. She goes to Queen Bull, the same Queen Bull that been on this app for years talking about black American period, whether you're a woman or a man, and getting into it with everybody, befriends her, and have Queen Bull to go and try to run shit, go get information, trying to find, information. Once again, you don't got to go do it. I will give you my information. What you go do with it? You ain't gonna do nothing but get hurt. You're not gonna do with nothing with nobody's information but get hurt. She's a punk and she's a poodle and a coward. Instead of her being on internet trying to go find a man or a woman, since you're bi and you always been one, and we've been knowing it, okay? We've been knowing this shit, all right? What you need to go do is spend your time with your kid. She tries to prove these phony points. I'm a receipt broad. As you see on this page, I dropped the receipts. She's a yappity flap. What I say, I want to convince you type of a broad. So here's the thing. She says, she turns on her camera and shows her baby. And she got her fans, oh, don't show your baby. Don't. So when she flashed him real quick, she thought that to crash dummies and people who don't freely think that proved a point that her baby is normal. No. Yeah, that girl, that front face that she present to y'all is what she wants y'all to know, all right? I know behind that front face, I know it is something highly wrong with that baby, period. And she need to get up the social media and put all the energy that she doing, finding something to lick it or stick it, finding the people to try to get into it with and find out their information and go take care of your kid. When I see Vicky, I'm going to tell you right now, y'all. I get up for 7 days a week at 2:30 a.m. I'm going to go in tonight after 10 p.m. and I do extra jobs. Not only do I take care of youth, because I got 5 successful kids. I don't go around here boosting and bragging. I want the next 10 kids. When it come to children, they're pure into the influence. I don't give a damn they black, white, run it in, come here. If I see you out here doing something, I'm slapping you upside your head. I'm whooping your butt. I'll run your parents down. I'm giving them money for food. I'm buying clothes. That's the type of bra I am, right? I'm real community. I'm real back in the day, coming from the Black Panther era, home of the Black Panthers. That's what we do around this camp, all right? When it comes to adults, I don't like them other ones. You want to call me prejudiced? I would highly, gladly accept that. Everything that these others have adopted and did to us, what you think we supposed to be? Passive like some of our elders have been, or a generation that let y'all get by with shit? Y'all run around here right now, strange fruit nuts. What the problem is, white tea people, I don't really trip off them too much today because they got a -0 birth rate. They white tea women is running to others. And I know a lot of shit, and not because I'm being mean, because I deal with their children. And when you're a broad like me, who beastly, Love these kids. Kids, white kids really ain't never met a broad like me, let alone a black one. Love me to death. See, they start putting their trust in you, they tell all their business. I know all y'all business. Whether you Asian, whether you white, whether you Chinese, I deal with all. I know all your business. That's why I go so hard. That's why I'm a real cold stone fool. I'm really go to jail or hell. Don't matter. Let's get it. A lot of y'all sit on here and talk about it. A lot of y'all damage to your own goddamn children. She's one of them. You sit up in these homes, you do damage to your children. What you don't fail to realize is kids are pure into their influence. When you send them outside them doors, especially into public schools, and now even days in them weak ass private schools, they're around different ethnic groups of children. Why would you do that? They don't see all what you see. They see a friend, they like them or they don't like them. But you inject shit into these kids. Anyway, I don't want to get off the subject. I just want to give you a feel on what I really rock with. Now, do I like their parents? I probably don't. Because I know the things that these children tell me, the only reason why they know is because you have told them. I give them master teachers of black literature. Black Americans are well written. We have thousands of master teachers. We have black encyclopedia books who people to this day never even speak on, have no knowledge on, because they hide black encyclopedia books who help build America. All right. So when I get these kids, these literature, and they go back and they push back on that John D. Rockefeller, them kids come back and my parents get mad. They want to know, right? Because everybody been told lies, and this is lies that they have not put in these schools. And white people, they don't go by our literature and like John Brown. There's only one white person besides Kennedy in the world who ended up being unalived, stepping for black justice. And that's a white man named John Brown. I ain't found one outside of him and Kennedy yet. And you see what they did to Kennedy, because Kennedy was on an Italian tab. He was on X's tab for the black. Anyway, let me keep going. Let me just say this. I'm going to destroy Vicky, and she know it. Somebody said something to her, and she told them, you don't know Big Steppers. They sure don't. Because, baby, I got 3 little steppers right behind me in my daughters, and I'm going to crush your soul. And I got people I wish you. So nothing you can do. And I'm not worried about no jail. I don't give a damn about that. I got a record. That shit don't scare me. The police don't bother me. But me smashing you and wiring your mouth, possibly twisting your head and sending it in a fucking box to your mama, that's what I'm gonna get a thrill out of. Because, bitch, you less than human, and you shouldn't even have a breath up in America, let alone have children come out that old cursed sour womb of yours. But anyway, I'm
So
not gonna
somebody in the
destroy you
chat,
because I'm on somebody.
oh,
What
my
about
bad.
her?
Somebody in the chat asked a question. They said, didn't he expose the messages?
Girl, he exposed everything. He's so thirsty. Let me tell you something. This man he ain't never smelt no PUSSY. He ain't never hit it. That's why he don't got no kids today. And he's quick when he get mad at you and you show no loyalty to talk about people's children or tell a woman, well, you ain't got no man. You ain't got no woman, ain't never had one. You ain't married. You ain't got no children. Who are you to open up your mouth? But yes, he did. He exposed her texts. He exposed her, the pictures that he was that she was doing. All shit she was doing. I'm here to let you know I was around. I was there. I am what you would call a horse's mouth. So, yep, she was in love. That's how thirsty a broad is. In love with a person like that who showed her no respect at all. None. And she goes around this TikTok with ops like Spicy and doxing people. And even now, they all into it. You didn't got into it. All these people who go do all this shit, and then you end up getting into it. So anything that she touch, anything where she go is all bad, and it's gonna be bad news. Period. It just is. You know what I'm saying? She can't do nothing with me. Nothing. Nothing. And see, like I said, I'm such a clown, and I'll be laughing and shit. Y'all can clown me now. I'm gonna laugh with you, but I'm gonna come. You better believe when I open my mouth, I'm gonna destroy your shit.
So let me ask you a
Running around here
question.
crying, oh, Big Stepper. Let me land on this. Since they can't F with me, oh, Big Stepper's a bully. Baby, you can call me what you want. I owns my shit. I sure am. When it comes to a drama queen like you, and you run around here and you're toxic to not only our lineage, but just to people, period, for no damn reason, You got dang right. I'm gonna be a bully. I'm gonna bully the bully. I'm gonna bully the messy MFers. You got damn right. Yep, I sure am. And I'll land on that. Go ahead, y'all.
So, oh my God, you said she been in the LGBT community?
Yeah, when she came from messy TikTok, and when she came, she brought thousands of rainbows with her. She brought them so heavy that Dr. No Job, I don't know if he knew it, but he ended up making one as mod. But when she came, I noticed that a lot of rainbow, and then she followed a lot of rainbow. And one of the I don't want to say one of the chicks' name because I like her and I respect her, even though she a rainbow. That shit I don't I don't want that shit near my no kids or nothing. But hey, if you as a grown adult, you do what you do. I'm not gonna hold you. But one of the chicks she was crushing on and liked her before she liked to knock no job. And I believe to be quite honest with you, she was liking them at the same time. So that's why you heard me say, I know I talk fast, y'all. If I talk too fast, just tell me to slow down and run it back to you. I surely will. That's why I say she like whether you licking it or sticking it.
What the fuck?
You see, she paid for that boy. She tried to kill that boy. Listen, baby. Nobody told you to take that welfare money and go pay for that kid, that young man to come out there with you. You thought that you was gonna buy you a dude. That's why you out here searching and looking. You
Wait,
thought that you was gonna make a go ahead.
did you say she tried to unalive the dude?
I said she tried to buy him.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, she tried to buy the dude. She ended up he was down bad. Told him to come out there. Sent a ticket, picked him up, put him in her mama house because she lived with her mama. And
Wait,
all look like
what?
her and her sister and them do. Yeah, they live with
No,
that
that
mama in
was
that
her
boo
mama's
house.
wine fridge. I'm telling you, it was her mother's wine fridge.
Girl, she don't got. I tell her, girl, y'all better. I don't know when she was over here, but y'all better be glad I was in another live, cause I might have had your live shut down, baby. That bitch. When I see her, I see red. I goes all the way in, girl. I don't know who these enemies is of this lady, but be on her like that, cause I know she's really scared of me, and I know when I catch her, it's just a wrap. I destroyed her with the way she can't do nothing with me. So I'm on some. I don't trust me. She's in my back pocket, but I'll be on some other stuff, right? Whoever these people are, baby, I promise you, I got a few pages. They're in that Black Power Big Stepper page, and they're dropping me all type of receipts on her. On her. Oh, I said, damn, girl. Then when she didn't be on lives, I done went up there a couple times and ate her. And shout out to the white tea people who come and let me chew her up because they was here. See, one thing about it, she go over here to these and I hate to say it like this, but to these punk ass NIGGAs who try to side bust and they'll be dropping me, mute me while she bumping her guns. And you can't say nothing to me, baby. My skin thicker than leather. There's nothing that you can do to me. If you spit on me, it's a whole nother story. But you can call me any name in the book. I'm going to roll with you and I'm going to roll off of it. And here I come with my tongue. Yeah, that's how I roll. You know what I'm saying? However, she was in some white person live and they came, they tagged. I happened to be not on a live and I happened to be on that particular page. And when I ran over there. I was feeling myself that night. And I was like, let me go get on this bitch here and go get them some entertainment real quick. Man, I got up in there. I ate this girl up so bad. And them white tea people, I had to give them galaxy. She let me chew this broad up. She got to start screaming, mute her! Mute her! You just mute her! She just mute me, yeah, because my mouth is lethal when it comes to
It
her.
sound just like.
Shut the F up! Shut the F up! Mute her! Yeah. Bitch, you thirsty, your mouth sound like it's dry, and all types of shit. And all they do is take what I say to them and try to turn it around. You don't need vocabulary, bitch. You stuck. You dig what I'm saying? You don't have no vocabulary, bitch. You said the corniest shit, and then you take what I say and try to reverse it. I'm not impressed by you, ho, but I'm a check your chin when I see you and run you down. I cannot wait. And if she was on y'all panel, it's unfortunate. Y'all know. Well, y'all might not know me, so a lot of probably don't know me, but the ones that my mouth is just terrible on here. And so I don't have no filter. I don't care about getting banned. So I done got up to 5,000 people, real people, and a good page. They done knocked me down because I'm on somebody's top. So she tried that. She tried to tell people, go get all my pages and do all this, that, and the third. She even got a page. My name is Lakeisha by y'all. She even got a page with my name. That shit don't bother me, y'all. It don't bother me. So, she runs from me. Her and a few other ones that run from me. You got Purple, now she cheering for Dr. No Job. I don't know this girl. I ain't seen this girl. I ain't talking to this girl today. She had the audacity when I went in her live because somebody I knew that was in her live and I respect and I give to them. And she said, she looked at, oh yeah, and Big Stepper. Now, why would you want to come for me of all the people on the app? Okay? Why would you want to feather my ruffles? And baby, I didn't waste no time. But let me tell you, they wasn't ready. Because soon as I came up there, when I came off that mic, I went in and I got enough to where her own people start laughing at her. What they do, drop me. Then I went in them comments, baby, and I write in them capital letters too, and I got to start eating up in there. And guess what they did? Block me. Then guess what I did? I was so heated that they blocked me. I ran all them pages, and then this how they try to flip it when they can't bother you with that with their mouthpiece, so they can handle my mouthpiece. They gonna say, "Oh my God, she's all these pages is coming in here like she's a stalker." Girl, that shit don't bother me. I'm coming to say and get up on my chest what I say. And that gonna be the bottom line. All that other shit that you try to entertain your people for, that I don't give a two F's about. And that's what bothers them. They know that they'll do shit up on here, and there's been so many people that got bothered and did this and come defend their position. I ain't defending shit. I'm coming in. I ain't correcting nothing. If they told you I robbed a bank, you think I'm finna come in? I didn't rob no bank. I'm gonna lie and tell if I even. I'm going, yeah, I did, and what you gonna do about it? And I'm gonna rob you. TikTok, we love TikTok shop. But that's the type of person, I never correct nobody, especially when they give out information. You know, they wanna put out there wrong information that you didn't do, and then you spend hours of defending your, but I didn't do that. You lying. Girl, I'm not doing none of that. I come in and I flip everybody conversation and I hammer. Let me land on this. I never used to come up and speak. I just sit up there and take notes because there's a lot of shady shit going on. And it's a lot of click, people being fake and acting like they're your friends, and then they'll get into it with you. This is what I'm watching amongst all these little lies going on. And I'm just shaking my head like, damn, we ain't gonna never get it together and unite. If it's, and sometimes it be petty, sometimes it be money, just some wild shit going on. You know what I'm saying? And so, in saying that, once I got pissed off about some certain things, and I just felt like I should say something. No, I'm coming in on all y'all doing wrong, and I don't care if they the fame, the people that they like, or none of that. And she's one of them. She's actually probably went over there to them white tea and them trans because the black community, like Halo and all them, ain't effing with her. She tried to go over there. All the black women ain't effing with her. All the one, any names that y'all heard of on here ain't effing with her. That's why she over there to them white tea. But I like that because see, them white tea people, when I go over there and they, 2 or 3 times, they let me come and eat her ass up. And she don't like that. She wants somebody like Purple Nim who controlling you, muting you. They talking SHIT along with her. And they think they're cutting below the belt. You can't cut below the belt because you don't know nothing about me. So I'm not cut from that clout that your average broad that probably on here and you saying shit to them and it bothering them. Ain't nothing you can do with me because nothing bother me. I done seen some shit in real time. You think with your mouthpiece is bumping bother me? When I got a destroyer and my mouth is lethal, girl, you better go. I tell you what, try it and see. All you gonna do is make me, whatever you say, I'm gonna match it and come back 10 times harder, where like she do, get to start hollering and screaming and begging for somebody to mute me. But no, don't waste your time with nothing like that. And she don't want that smoke. She is a bi, and I can't say what I really want to say, person. She's a lowlife. She's less than a mom. She's not a mother. She need to take care of her little kid. She need to feed her kid. She was so distraught on how I destroyed her. She gonna say, I used to call Step about my son. You did. You did, and I told you what to do. Did you do it? No. You had people that don't even really, they might be hearing me, they might like me, they might follow me, but then I might come into a panel that I be in every day. But if I go up on a panel and speak, people might come in. They used to women that f with me, that like me, not on a single whatever person or whatever. They used to hit my inbox and go, "Hey, Stepper, we know that you mess with the young people, the 20s, the 30s, the 18s and shit. How come you not sick? Cause Vicky was 29, and how come you not sending to her? It's 3 and 4 a.m. and you can hear her son back there screaming nigga for hours, and she's not be
Damn.
drunk." Business. Some ain't got nothing to do with her instead of attending to that baby. So I never replied. I'm just gonna keep it a buck with y'all. I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, I never replied. I didn't. But then when she called me on my phone, and the baby he was screaming, it bothered me because I got children, I got grandbabies, and I beat up people. I beat up y'all behind y'all kids, and we go fight. Y'all might beat me up. Hell, I'm gonna give you a run.
I know that's right.
I protect kids. What?
I
You know what
know
I'm
that's
saying?
right.
So, when he was hollering, it was a kind of holler that make a mama nigga make a mama come up out their skin. So I said, hey, this out. And she wasn't talking about nothing as far as I was concerned. When you got a baby that needs your attention, we ain't talking about nothing. Nothing is more important than your kids. All right? Not your man in my world, not nothing but your babies. What came out your womb? All right. And so I told her, I said, hey, do this, do that, cut this fruit, da 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 da. And so what I didn't realize, and what she wasn't telling me, that she was telling one of the other B1 ladies, that he had, some things going on with him. Because had I known that, I would have told her, if I would call on you if you don't take that baby to and I'm glad I said that. I'm gonna tell y'all something, to the doctors. Now, she so hated HAT on here. Somebody called CPS on her recently, y'all. I'm gonna say it again.
We was on here.
Just in the last,
Watch that. We all watched that.
somebody called CPS. Now, this is what she did. She don't know who it is. So let me tell you who I heard her with my own ears say. Big Stepper called. She said, who was some other people she was into with? She named some other people that she was into with. Anyway, she named several, I done heard thousands of names that came out of that girl's mouth that called CPS. And all I told was a broad like me is that because she got so many enemies, she don't even know where they coming from. But whoever do is salute. Let me tell y'all who I am. When I call CPS on her, I'm going live and doing it. Who gonna do something about it? I sure am. I'm going to go live. I'm going to let you know I did it because I want you to know I did it. I don't do nothing and go tuck and run behind no goddamn building and then you trying to figure out who, bitch. I want you to know because I want you to do something about it. I want you to come and do something to me. So let me tell you something. I BLEED like all y'all and everybody else. I'm not the toughest broad on the planet, but I'm a cold piece. And I promise you I'm going to hold my own. And what I can't do with these knuckles, I got a bleeder that do just the same thing. And I'm really going to sit the goddamn down. And that's how I really get with me. I stand on what I mean, and I mean what the hell I say. Period. And so with her,
I have a question.
keeps us up. Go ahead.
I have a question. Just to kind of like get into her mindset and just to hear like how she like, tries to, I guess establish some sort of repertoire with other people outside of the app. Did she ever tell you about self-harm? Like,
Self-harm within herself.
yeah.
Absolutely, because daddy played with her. See, she don't like me because I didn't told the world that daddy played with it and her son and them is by her dad. So she really don't like that type of stuff. But yeah, I know all about that. Absolutely. That's why she's sick. Why you think she's drinking? Listen, I got 3 kids and I deal with a lot of young people that's around these kids' age from 3 kids. I got 5 kids, but I got 3 daughters. My daughters are anywhere between, I think 29 or 30 now and on up. When my daughter talked to her, she told her, hey, why ain't you got a job? You got a son. You sitting on the phone taking this beautiful beating from my mom. You can't do nothing with it. You ain't gonna do shit. Cause we about that life. And you ain't, and she was just quiet, just like y'all. I thought that somebody your age, you was gonna give her that smoke. She can't do nothing, y'all. I'm telling y'all, she was quiet. I got texts from us going back and forth. Let me tell you what she did. She went and got her sister, some girl named Mecca. I got on them and what's that other one name? Oh, I know who was just talking. That you up under me, baby. I know you gonna know this other chick. Damn.
Oh my God.
Okay, I know you know this other one. Damn, she tried to all team up. The one that I can't think of her name. That I know that you down under me that you know.
Yeah.
I ate. I ate. What's your name?
Chaos.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your name?
Chaos.
Chaos. Chaos. Didn't I used to follow you?
Yeah. We all
I
used to
thought
follow each other. We were all over there
so.
kicking in bold and
I didn't know
and
where you went.
that man, I've always been over here.
No, that might have been me. That might have been me because my page is not, and I can't remember
No,
everybody. So I just,
she listen, I was over here. She came up, everybody came through the bowls, like try to, have debates with each other, try to get like FBA. I remember FBA and, some of the congregation over in that sector was trying to have conversations. Dr. No
mm.
Jobs was chilling.
Yeah, no, I know
Everybody was
exactly who
cordial.
you are.
Yeah,
When I
everybody
was
was
got your
cordial
picture, I kept
for
saying,
for a
I
little
know
bit.
her.
But
Y'all gotta
then,
forgive
things
me.
started to go awry and shit started to get weird and there was a lot of doxing and, that's when, people started fallout and all the other crazy shit
Yeah,
started.
that's when I started seeing a lot of fallout. She even fell out with Sharonda. And Sharonda, rest in peace, she had passed away. And I was
I
really
was
mad
not gonna
at
bring that
myself.
up, but you open up that can of worms, okay?
Yeah, she got into it with Sharonda. And so when I heard about it, I now this remind you, this somebody that her and her husband was calling their little sister and all this. Now, I respect people, so I'm not gonna go to her husband when this woman has passed away and ask him about some mess. That's just like some dummy shit. That's
Everybody
because
bring
this
him
is
up all the
not.
time. They were just bringing him up the other day when they was talking about some other woman's house. Somebody else that used to hang out with Sharonda. So I mean, they always bringing up Sharonda. They always bringing up some shit. In a
Nah, I don't have
nutshell.
nothing negative to say, but what I respect her and her husband, but I wanted to ask him a question on what had happened. However, I tapped into her and she was gonna tell me, but I'm so impatient. I was sitting on her panel and I dropped and I went back up. So God, rest in pieces. I never got that. Next thing I hear that she passed away. So now that she passed away and she don't got a voice, I can't take nobody else's word. So now here come Vicky talking about, no. The reason why we fell out is because they came down here and they brought somebody and they wanted me to be with him and I don't want to be. They got mad. I don't believe you. I don't believe nothing that come out your mouth. If that woman didn't tell me rest in paradise and before she left up out of here, then I'm just never gonna know because nothing that come out your mouth is can be verified. Nothing. And I don't believe that. And if that was your ace coon boom, this lady was saying that you was her so whatever, they took a trip to see you, and all of a sudden I seen her husband even step for you. You mean to tell me this what you do? So you're not loyal to nobody, not even your kids, broad.
Mm, mm, mm.
And them came out your womb. That's your bloodline. And you ain't even loyal to them. So yeah, she's a sick, her mindset is a sick and twisted person. Her mindset is to get on here and go read some shit and get on here and act like debate, like she's educated and a real crash dummy. Miserable, um, uh, um, miserable, probably depressed, um, sick. That little stuff about that, they were kids. No, she wasn't. You only what, 29, 30, 31 right now. That only happened 10 years ago. You was 19 years old. You was an adult. You call it what you want. I'm going to still hold you because you know what you was doing. You knew what you was doing, and you went on to do more because you went on to go have when you told the story and said that you had that train run on you. Then you try to backtrack it and say, oh, you was drunk or they put something in your drink. You are a real 304. We can see how you moving on the TikTok. She was chasing Chef. So we had a partner named Chef, and you might have remember him, Chaos, and he ended up passing away. He's from out here where I'm from, right? And he ended up passing away abruptly. She calls herself getting into it with Brittany. Brittany is a beautiful black sister. She's a real conservative woman. She's square. And when I say square, she's not into all that rah-rah and messy and all that. She's just not. She's a beautiful woman, and she has a beautiful attitude to go along with it. And her mindset is right. That man was attracted to her. You got some of y'all might know Rocky, Indigenous Rocky. Rocky, voiceful. She speaks on lineage business. He liked Rocky as well. Who he liked it, probably a few people. He talked to these women. He didn't like Vicky like that at all. He even made a comment talking about, nah, if I was go visit her, I wouldn't meet her at now. I just meet her at a restaurant and get something to eat and keep on moving. And that speaks volumes. I'm from the Bay. I know how dudes are, and they're not locking down with no 304s like that. She did not like none of them women. She got into it with them. She got into it with Rocky. She didn't know Rocky was out there with her in the ATL. So Rocky told her, get all your people and let's run it. She cowered down like the poodle she is, okay? And so she's a punk, a little bitty ass sucker punk. It ain't gonna bust a grape with spike cleats. And so
I wanted to go ahead and bring up the part with the so who picked up her photo with the fishnets, right?
Hold on, but wait.
Hold on.
Before you address that, I want her to explain to me this what she was just talking about. Like, can you elaborate on the story that you were just saying where they ran a quote unquote like choo choo on her, and she went like to
yeah,
reach
she's supposed to went to this party, and some white boy and other people they supposed to have put something in her drink, and supposed to have ran that train.
Oh,
When she was a teenager.
Intoxicated. No, when she was in her like 25,
Okay,
23,
this was when
no.
she was older. Okay.
Well, hold on, y'all. She's only 30, 31.
You're 31.
Okay, so that's only what, 4 or 5 years ago?
Yeah.
That ain't too off. She ain't changed too much.
Like,
Now,
yeah, we was all knowing her by then.
yeah. No, well, I'm trying to give you a pattern. See, she trying to act like if she told somebody, well, that's when I was younger. No, you still that same person. You did that when you were 19. You doing this shit in 2026, just in 2024, 2025, you sent for Manny. That was that man's partner. You sent for him, sent him down there, and you had sex. You was just on running around TikTok locking all these dudes and doing all this shit. You was begging for money for people to get a drink. No, so your behavior have not stopped. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't try to act like you did this shit when you was younger and you
Because
would change as a woman.
because she was going through hotels and going on flights. I don't know if y'all recollect that, but she was getting in the airports and she was going talking about she was going to strikes. That's what she said she was doing. She said she was going to strikes.
so wait, so she was begging for drinks?
Yeah. Begging for money, you mean? Yeah, pretending like
Because when she got CPS called on her, I believe she was I think she was out of the state, if I'm not mistaken.
So what is strikes? You said she's going on the strikes. What does that mean?
So that was what she said to everybody. She was getting on TikTok. She was showing that she was in airports. She was wheeling around luggage. She was, staying in different hotels. And she says that, whatever job that she was doing, she was like working the strikes. I don't know what strikes. You're going to have to ask her what strikes. But
well, being in an ATL, I want to assume that the strikes mean that it was some type of travel job. I don't know. So maybe she since the welfare days, she which is not too long ago, and now you got to work, and maybe that's the type of job she obtained. I don't know.
I think it's a little bit more simpler than
that.
that. I mean, I think I would like to say that she was hoeing, but that's what I'm saying. But anyways,
I was gonna get to that. I was
Okay.
just getting ready to get to that.
But
That's where I was going.
the fishnets. So whoever got the picture.
So the fishnet, this is what she did. This is what she did to me.
Well, hold on. But
And she
let me
did this
tell
to
you
our
something
other.
about what QB did to her too, because QB was the one that pointed out her hoe bag in the fucking picture. You know, when she was wearing the fishnet outfit.
Right. Right.
So
Listen.
that story of her hanging out with the baller at 19, that's something that I put together. I was wondering if that was the bag for that night.
Oh, now
With
he.
her
Oh,
and
so the story to
Tiana.
y'all. Well, hold on. The story to y'all. He was a baller.
That's what she told
That's what she
us.
said.
That's what she
Listen,
said.
y'all. Listen. The nigga wasn't no baller. She don't even know what a baller look like. They don't. Ballers don't gotta fuck with no stick body boy, bald head, dirty tennis ball head ass bitch. Now y'all gonna have me go in.
She said that man didn't even touch Tiana. That's what she
Listen,
said.
y'all. Listen. It wasn't a baller. It was some dude, some random at a club, like she always do. They went home, or whatever, and he's supposed to have licked both of them and all that. Now she told all the stuff when she was drunk, but when she got sober, she tried to backtrack some of the shit. Which y'all think we gonna believe? Because they claim that when you drunk, you telling the truth. And we already know some of the shit that when she was saying when she was drunk, it was proven to be, it was proven to be true. So no, you said it right. Then when I threw it back in her face, she said, shut up, be quiet. Now she's on the other side. I want to claim the other side, meaning that she's over here with other people around white tea, LBGQ. She's over here telling the whole story. And she's adding shit to make paint a picture that it ain't. It wasn't no baller. Oh, and that party wasn't no baller niggas either. They were just regular dudes. MF were having a party. A bunch of niggas being over there and doing that. It ain't no baller status. They ain't got no money status. And let's talk about it. If you a baller type of a broad that's knocking ballers, why the hell would you send your welfare check to a nigga on TikTok who do drugs and half their grill is ate up and their mouth is rotten? Shut the F up.
Ooh. And I like to piggyback off what you said, because notice what Steppa just said, Da1. Vicky never used to hang out with white LGBTQ, let alone white trans people. She was never around them. She listen, man, when she fell out of grace, man, with FBA, with all this crazy shit, I don't know what was the first catalyst. Y'all know the catalyst to that story, but everything just like started to fall apart because like No Jobs was standing for her, Manny was standing for her. Then she fucked their worlds up. Like I don't.
I want you to understand something. You notice you said two names. You said Manny and No Jobs. One she flew out and screwed. The other one she liked. Nobody else was standing for her. And that was the only reason why they standing for her. Dr. No Job, y'all can go, if the videos are still up, he made several videos calling her hoes, 304s, talking about her bad mother, all that. So
I was there for those. I watched those. I love those.
And listen to the cold part. He already entertained that thought about her. That's his assessment of her before he even got upset. When they called him and say, "Hey man, I'm finna go out here to Atlanta. Vicky go pick me up. What do you think of Vicky?" He said, "Oh man, they got him on recording. This is a conversation he had on the phone with the fellas asking about what they think of certain women." When it came to Vicky, he said, "Man, she's a 304.
She's a jump off."
That's exactly what he said.
She a jump off.
Yep.
I remember
what he did was, soon as they told him, soon as he said that to them niggas on that phone call, what he didn't know is that's what Manny wanted to hear, because he played it. He played her just like what she is, a jump off. Had her to run up there, go up there. Had her to get in the car. Where Manning and him got into it is because when he got up there, he didn't know that they was in a car together, and he was talking all that shit and about her. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
And he was up there, and then y'all already know eventually what ended up happening. You know what I mean? And then of course she wasn't. How a dope fiend nigga, you can't keep him, But you want us to believe that you was laying up with a baller. You can't even keep a dope fiend. Girl, get somewhere. That dude went over there, stayed there, got him a job, got him his own apartment. So you know it was bad.
So Steppa,
Because you couldn't even.
the reason why she got caught up is because after this back and forth with Da1, right? And everything that happened with the white trans person Aqua, okay? Aqua posted started to post a video. She already told because Vicky got sloppy a couple months ago. And that's why all this is resurfacing now. Because she got called
Posted
out.
what video?
I sent you the YouTube clip. You didn't see it? The consent video on Red Jack?
Okay, I gotta go look. No, when I hit it, it didn't go, but
So
I'm gonna go look.
Aqua had a gripe. Mind you, Victoria should have just stayed away from all these folks, but should have followed her first instinct. But she wanted to fit in
Yeah, and be
hmm
accepted.
and be
And she
accepted
wanna,
by anybody to the point where she done
right.
changed her sexuality again.
Nah, it
You
ain't
don't think
again.
so?
It's
She
been
was
that.
always
Nah,
body?
I believe it's been that. It's been
Okay.
that. Yep,
I can see
it's
that.
been that. Whoever going to she when the men stuff failed, because remember she didn't try to go after several men for several years. She tried to go after a bunch of dudes who wasn't turned on by her. They just wasn't there. And then how I see it is she finally, after all them dudes wasn't really paying on her, never mind on no attention, she got one. And you see when she got him, when he was at his wit, when he was at his bad. You know what I'm saying? And you couldn't even keep that. So what
Mm-hmm.
she do? Flip back over to the female. You know what I'm saying? And when the
I don't know what's
female,
up with this damn kid, yo. Because if you see this lady Stepper, like she is just not us. What do we call what kind of relationship would you call this, Da1? This is some, you know,
What do you mean between them two?
yeah. She won't let that bitch do nothing. She's like, get off the fucking phone. Stop yelling. Stop screaming.
well, hey, maybe that's who she running from. It sounds like
Maybe that's what she needs.
no. Listen to what I'm saying. All that airport, all that luggage, and all that sound like you ain't a street stumper no more. You taking flight to flight to go turn tricks for maybe that dyke broad, because you know what
Oh,
if you got that kind of control. I've seen that. A lot of hoes ain't beating they feet on the streets. They it's more sophisticated. They going online. They getting in the sky. They landing. They meeting people at hotels. They meeting them at Airbnbs. So that's the first thing I thought, because she has a boy
that's what I'm gonna
stick
call it.
body.
Every time I'm going to go meet a trick, I'm gonna go say I'm going on strike.
She said, wait, you said she
Bingo,
got a boy
bingo.
stick. Hold on. She said she got a boy stick body. She said, nah, Wolfpack. Nah, I know who Wolfpack is. I'm Block Wolfpack. Did she say she had a boy stick body?
A boy stick body. Oh my god. Can I just be a stick body?
Girl, wait. Manny was an addict? Manny was on Smugs?
Listen, somebody called Manny Flavor Flav, and that shit kind of stuck with him for like a few months. I ain't gonna hold you.
Oh wait. Oh nah. You know what? No, you can block that account because I don't know who that is. I'm thinking about Wolf. It was somebody else. Wolf. I don't know who that is, but one motherfucker follow. Nah, you good. I didn't know who. I thought it was another person.
But Manny said that he was the one that spent the $1,400. It wasn't Victoria. That's
Well,
interesting.
she dropped the receipt. No, I don't know what he spent, right? But I can tell you, I seen the receipt of the $300 that was sent, that she sent that nigga. Now, he might have spent $1,400. He might have needed three. I don't know. He could have did
No,
that.
she
All
said
I'm
she
saying
said she
is,
spent she said she spent $1,400 to help him get on his feet, hotel fees and Ubers and all types of stuff, and DoorDashes and shit.
where'd she get the money from?
I mean, again, this is all what she said.
Right.
Apparently
Exactly.
she got the money working from the strikes, traveling all over
Oh,
the
that might
state
be
and
it.
country. Yeah.
Okay, that might be it.
Oh,
Because she don't discriminate. She don't mind if you a white tea man or you an Asian. She with it all. Just to let y'all know. Like just like she's with it, a man or a woman. It don't matter to her. And y'all know who Roger is on Good Time? Good Times. Y'all remember Roger?
Roger from Good Time.
Is it Good Times?
You talking about? Are you talking about from Sister Sister?
No, I got her. She look Roger. His name is Roger. Damn, what is that? What was that movie called? Anyway, if y'all go to this page and get this picture, that one, that orange, when she got the dirty little bald head, that's what she looked like. Vicky is not an attractive chick at all. I know sometimes we can take pictures and
I know
make
what
the
picture.
pictures
I
look
know what
good,
picture. I
but
know what picture.
yeah, whatever that movie is, that's where somebody made that for me and sent it to me, and I posted that. She better let me catch her at the airport. I wish I catch her at an airport out here. I bet you she won't get on another one.
Oh my God. Oh, you saying he from What's Happening? Oh,
I could be.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In there, Victor.
oh,
Richard.
oh, oh, man.
I know which one she was talking about. I know. Yeah.
Oh, listen. No, I'm fucking screaming. Oh my fucking God. Oh,
Yep, y'all. But she's a trip. I would trust her. And chaos. I'm sorry that all that stuff happened. I think I remember a little bit, but
That is
one thing
all
about
water
me, if I
under
like
every type of
somebody,
bridge.
no, I know it is, but I never stopped following you, and so I didn't even know. And like I said, if the horse ain't telling me, I'm
We
not
still follow.
listening to
Yeah,
all them people
we
that I
still
know
follow
that.
each other. Like nothing ever. Like you and I never had an issue. You know what I'm saying? Like I had issues with her.
Yeah, I know,
I had
but you already
issues
know
with
how
Sharonda.
people,
I had issues with a lot of people back then.
no, listen to me. I got an issue with her. She can't do nothing with me. So I told you she brought 4 broads in, and they couldn't do nothing with me. I ate them broads up one by one, and then I took them on 2 by 2, and then I told them, well, run it. Don't let them want to run it, okay? Then, I destroyed them like it's 4 of y'all. It's one of me, and I'm older. What is you talking about? Y'all couldn't even do nothing with the younger people that y'all age. All y'all got hush mouth. That one friend that I can't think of her name that I'm sure that you know of, girl, I caught her texting, telling them that she said, I don't want to deal with big stuff. I don't want no part of that. Yeah, you better let them know. You better let them know. But that Mecca, whoever Mecca is, I don't know who she is because I don't see her running around with her no more. She just get anybody that's on that FUCK stuff and that messy stuff that she be on. Yep. But look, y'all, I gotta go. Y'all get
Hey.
me anytime. And this page right here got probably all a lot of receipts.
Oh yeah, I want to go. I
Whatever.
want to go check those out.
Y'all take what y'all take whatever y'all want. But do me this. I don't really be on this page unless they hit me on my other pages and shit. So if y'all in a thing and she come hit y'all probably got 2 of the pages. At least hit these 2. Cause it'll drop in my phone. My notifications will tell me and I'll go look now I got wind that she be in the lie. Cause as soon as I see that they've been sending me lies that she be in and somebody white, but I haven't been on that page and so I ain't been able to go in. But I'm gonna go in there and remind her. I'm gonna go in there and remind her, bitch. I ain't went nowhere, and I'm still on your head. I'm still on your
oh,
top.
Well,
I appreciate you.
I sent you to the black woman page because you'd feel more comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Well,
I
you can
appreciate
come
you
in my
coming in and
page too
tapping
because
in.
I will allow all that cussing until I get all my 3 restrictions and get banned.
Yeah,
We
no,
cussing that
nah.
motherfucker.
Let me say something. That them white tea people that allow me to do that, like I said, shout out and salute to them because I'm not trying to be funny, but them people be targeting us. And for me to do all that shit on a panel and they didn't get no violation, none of that. I didn't even get a violation of none of that shit. I couldn't believe it. And y'all know she was reporting because she always reported me. I'm surprised ain't nobody told her in here now because I'm surprised I ain't got reported.
She's
She hate for
watching.
me to
She's
come and tell
watching.
people.
She's watching.
Oh, I know. Well, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you
Well,
how
I
I
don't
know
go
she
like
watching.
nobody goes in my lives to
No, no, no,
be
no.
like
Listen.
like overtly racist and weird shit like that. Like I don't allow that shit to happen. But
No,
I
no,
mean,
I don't be.
if we gonna talk
Yeah,
about
I
it, we gonna
keep
talk about
away.
a bitch. We gonna talk about a
I'm on
bitch.
the African zone. Yeah, no, we got like I tell my people, we got so much foes and degenerates within our own lineage and community. Before we can get
Oh,
to other
Nick.
people, even though I know we got shit we got to do, we got to clean. That's who live I was in. Knicks.
Yeah, it was
That's
Nick's
probably
live that
one of the
that he's
few.
talking about. So, um,
Oh yeah, well
you
shout
know,
out
I
to
don't go
Nick.
live. I
Salute
don't
to
go
you, Nick.
live and talk about that bitch features. I don't go live and talk about that bitch body. I don't go live and talk about that bitch any type
He
of way,
No,
shape, or
swears
she
you
was
I
in
go and
do.
there.
talk about
Bob,
that. I
she
talk
was
about
in
what
there
that bitch
arguing with
say.
somebody.
I talk about what that bitch say, and I point that out. Like that's all I ever do.
Oh, she said some degenerate ass shit come
She
out of
say
her mouth.
crazy shit, and I just call out the
Yeah, she
hypocrisy
do.
of her fucking actions, and she hates that about
Yeah,
me.
right.
Mm.
And she got double standards. She pick and choose who can. You know what I'm saying? She picks
Hmm.
and choose who can do this and who can do that on her. Meaning
Okay,
that if she
okay. Let me
say,
backtrack. I do talk about her features and stuff when I do put up them pictures because she do look ugly and everything like that.
chaos.
But you know,
She calls you white chaos.
I mean, no, she calls me a Pacific Islander.
Yeah, but
She
she
has
like
called
white
you white
men.
multiple times, and that's what blows me hearing Big
Well, you know,
Stepper
But
she
say
she
called
like
that.
white
me
men.
white Pacific
Because
Islander. There's a
she
lot of
said
races for
for
chaos
how
with her.
long chaos that she's B1 and she screamed at me and said, Envy, I'm black, black, blackity, black, 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 everything. I would never even be with a man that's touched a white woman.
She a lie. That
Well, you
lady.
know,
That one girl, a white boy, ran a train with his partners on his bra at a
Oh.
party. She like white boys. In this page right here, you will see her with all y'all know who that white lady Tammy Baker is. You see me do a
Oh.
screenshot of her with looking like Tammy Baker with all that blue makeup and all that. You got to remember, she was in Germany. This like Vicky come across to me that she really want to be white. She's one of them type that want to be black, black, black when she's around black, black, black people. You understand what I'm saying? Other than that,
Oh,
she's with
shit.
all that whiteness and that trans. And I'm not saying nothing wrong with it, but no, she contradicted herself because how are you talking about anything white when you had white go up in your walls? He was up in you. He did you like a dirty rag dog, bitch. What you talking about? You in your what is you saying?
But
So that's that
that really
facade and that
bothers me, Steppa, because she said stuff about me being in an interracial relationship for the last 5 years, and she said stuff about my biracial child, and it's just like you did the same thing, and you've been a hypocrite this whole fucking time. And then the whole thing with her
absolutely.
sexuality too, that shit blows me because I was being serious, and I said, "Oh, I'm proud of how far she's come," because just like a couple years ago, she was T phobic and H phobic as fuck. And then everyone came out of nowhere and was like, no, she's always like women. Since when?
Wait,
Mm.
wait, 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 wait. Stop. Stop. A couple of years ago, she was put lying and put on a visage. When Vicky came to what's the name's live about 3 or 4 years ago, she came with a whole rainbow community. That bitch been a be a bi from off the rip, from off the
That
top.
Mm-hmm.
is fucking
I
insane.
knew that when she told Chaos to eat her coochie. I was like, oh,
oh my God, that was in
Right.
this live. That was in
mm-hmm.
this live. I was like, what is happening? But you know what? That only further like makes me stand on my point that when her and QB like when her and QB broke up, bro, like that broke her heart. You know what I mean? Like QB, the one that she really really want, like off gate.
What she
You mean to tell
QB
wanted?
me
do
this
got
lady
nice
when I
titties.
met hold on, because when I met this
Like a
lady, she was
relationship?
bashing them
Yeah, like
people.
she misses QB. Like QB
Oh,
is
they were
who
in
she
a like
like.
a girlfriend
If I
boyfriend
had to, if I had to
relationship.
like, like bro, they was thick as thieves out of nowhere. Like they was thick as thieves out of nowhere, and then they ended up getting into a fight because of me.
Oh wow.
Because Vicky was crashing out about me and things I said, and QB was not standing on business with her at the time. So QB started talking shit about Joy. Like, you want me to talk about this bitch Chaos, which I actually tell QB this because I do remember QB saying, like, I hate that bitch Chaos. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and, like, I already said that I hate that bitch Chaos. Now, but Vicky kept pressing her. So
You something. No, let me tell you something. They wasn't thick like these. Let me tell you what Vicky did. Vicky's the kind of broad that she knew that QB was out to a lot of us. And all she did was befriend Vicky. So let me see what she started doing, what I caught on. She had always been talking to QB on the back end. When I told QB that I was gonna sky up and come and get her, and she was scared, QB was running around there trying, I guess, on me or whatever. She told QB, people know that I do that. Don't step and go do nothing. Don't worry, as if
You breaking up.
she'll slap the shit out of you and move you out
You
my
breaking
way.
up real bad.
You ain't nobody. So she let QB. My bad. I'll talk to y'all another time. I'll come in, let me know. But anyway, if y'all want to.
damn.
Hold on, unmute yourself because it's like your phone breaking up. She probably going into an area where she don't got no signal.
Hey, I'll come back, y'all. I'll come back.
Okay, thank you for coming in.
That's
Girl,
filled in some holes for a few things.
That's a
girl.
lot
I
of
will
crazy
say
shit.
that I feel like in my honest opinion, I feel like Vicky changed her mind, regardless if she went in there to. Well, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, when Vicky go into these
Oh,
relationships outside. Okay,
real quick. Make sure I have live recordings because I want to get this recording. Let's restart so we
Oh,
can
you
get this
do?
save this recording, and I need to get this recorded. Let's restart. You could go on another account or something now, but I just want to make sure. Well, I'm glad we got that, but I want to get this on recording.
Chaos, you want to go live? Let's go to Chaos Live. Chaos go live.
oh
Damn,
man,
volunteer
no.
chaos. Yo, that's crazy. Yeah,
We can go live. I can go back live on this one, but this is my
yeah,
main. I like to keep it clean. You feel
yeah.
what I'm
That's why I
saying?
say, yeah. You can. You ain't got another one you can go on. Go
I
live on.
do, but bitches ain't gonna do number report.
Oh.
And they gonna report my shit.
I mean,
Like,
I got my tapper that usually helps bypass it a little bit.
If you go live on one of your accounts.
I can go live on this one, I think.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
David, which one? So who live we going to? Bitch, hold on. Let me follow you, bitches. God damn, she left out
Damn,
of
she
here.
dropped
yeah,
fast as hell. I think I follow her on that account already. I don't know. I
I
gotta go
already
back.
do. Yep, I'll send
Mango,
it.
what is it? Mango, what?
Mango Mama or something.
Okay, all right. We're gonna go to Envies.
All right, bet. Let me triple double check and make sure he got live recordings. He does.